I mean, I'll be honest, I just wanted to have an adventure. Like, you read the Odyssey and you read Mark Twain's Huck Finn, you read all these books about these people who go and have adventures, and it seems that nowadays we're so programmed to go to school, go to college, get a job, have kids, 2.5 cars, 1.5 dogs, white picket fence. Like, where's the room for adventure? And so there was the birding interest, there was the wanting to make a career switch, there was the environmental angle, and then there was just, it would be a lot of fun. It would be a great story, and you hear about people who take the risk to do these things, and I wanted to take the risk and see what would come out of it, and it's been fantastic so far. Hi, my name is Dorian Anderson, and I'm currently engaged in a year-long biking and birding project called Biking for Birds. And the basic gist of the trip is I'm trying to see how many species of birds I can find in the calendar year of 2014, so that's from January 1 to December 31st, using no fossil fuels. So I will be using basically only a bicycle and my feet, and potentially a canoe or a kayak once I get down to Monterey Bay. I have not been in a moving car since December 31st when I was dropped off north of Boston where I started my year. And I have sat in a parked car on 2 occasions to eat lunch. I have gotten into an elevator twice, but I haven't put the bike onto a ferry or onto a train or into the back of a car or anything. So the entire year has been self-powered in that respect. First goal is to see as many species as possible, and I set the goal at 600, but I didn't think I could get 600. I thought that about 585 was more realistic, but I think I'm going to be really, really close to 600, so I'm really breaking my back to see every possible species. The second goal of the trip was to just heighten awareness about the bicycle as a viable alternative to car transportation. And I mean, I have a lot of friends who said, yeah, you've really inspired me to just kind of get up off my ass and be a bit more proactive and a little bit less, for better or for worse, American in driving everywhere. And I think that that's something to think about. And it's nice to see certain cities, specifically here in the Northwest and in Colorado, making an active effort to make cities bike friendly, to include bike lanes in commuting areas, to include bike racks. It'd be great if people who are building facilities, new factories, plants, offices, would include showers with locker rooms so people could shower and bike to work that way. So these are all things that I think that this trip will highlight, from the bicycle as an alternative mode of transportation. The third goal was to raise money for bird conservation. Fourth goal was just to have an adventure, enjoy myself, do something that up until now nobody has done before, at least on this scale and at least by himself. No matter how nutty an idea is and how far-fetched it seems, if you have the motivation, the intellect, and the communicative abilities to sell that idea to other people, people are going to buy into it. As long as you have good ideas and you have the follow-through to execute them, people are going to get on board. And so you don't necessarily need to look for a position, a job, a niche in life that already exists. You can kind of go and create your own thing. Riding 16 or 17,000 miles around the country, as I said, is a big task, but there's a lot of things that are way bigger than that. And if you bring the same approach, the same kind of piecemeal approach to things, those problems are tackleable, solvable. If we all make small sacrifices, then our quality of life collectively will get better and be more sustainable over the long term. So that's kind of how I hope to package this, is just small things can make a big difference when applied on a large scale.
That's great. That's absolutely.
It's kind of a long-winded answer, but
No, that's freaking gold.
One of my boys, when I played ice hockey, my friend RP Urban, was teasing me in the locker room. He's like, yo man, what do you do when you go out bird watching? Like, do you go out and you sit in the woods and you wait for like the speckled hatchback to pop up and then you get all excited when you see it? Like, how does it work? I'm like, no, RP, we're kind of like hiking around. We're just kind of being outdoors and enjoying the outdoors. But yeah, they thought it was kind of funny once all the guys on the hockey team found out that I bird watch too. So I don't even know what RP stands for. I mean, I've been friends with the dude for like 30 years and I have no idea. So
It's not Roger Tory Peterson.
Yeah, RTP. No, it's not.